Hello guys, welcome to my HMB Studio channel.
These are the things you are learn about this learn about how to do these things, right? So in the session 6 we are learning about how to add an button, to your app. So for adding a button, to learn that how to add a button and all, we have to create one another project, like single project. This is also a single screen, one project, that is an dice roller. You all know that dice, right? So using the dice, we are rolling like in a digital dice roller. It is like a digital dice roller. So we are adding the button roll. When we are clicking on the roll button, the dice will be changes their values. So, and today also, don't need to follow me when I am in the meeting. Just note down the steps. After that, after the meeting end, you will start doing your new project. Because if you are doing with me, following me, it is taking too much time. We don't have much time. So that's why. And almost every day I'm telling that regarding the platforms and regarding the links and all, don't ask me anything. Their one mail ID is there. You have to mail them your issue. Otherwise, in the platform, the discussion forum will be there. Discord will be there. You can mention those issues in there, not in the session. This meeting only because of the sessions. Regarding the sessions, you can any ask anything. I will answer that questions. So we can move on to that session 6. You just first thing, how to create your new project. New project. Select for that empty activity and give the name as an, how to give the name as an dice roller. Give a name as a dice roller, and after that click on next and finish. Okay, so your new project will be open. After that, just wait a second, I will share my screen. My screen is visible, right? Okay. So this is just an sample code, whichever when we created your new project and all, right? So first thing, for creating your dice roller app, first thing we have to call a function. So for that, you just note down the steps what I am doing. After that, you can do it by your own. Here, at composable, in the at composable part, I'm just erasing all the things. I'm not taking this function. I'm just erasing all the things. So the function, we are calling the function of dice with button and image. Dice with button and image. Dice with button and image is our function name. And in the parenthesis, like what input is a modifier, only modifier. We are not giving any text messages and all here. We just taking one image and in the bottom we are only giving one button. So that's why we are not giving any text message. So we are not mentioning any message or name is equal to string or something. We are not mentioning anything. Here only we want that modifier. Okay. So whenever we are calling the function, you have to mention these functions in the preview part and in your set content part. For that, in the preview part also, you have to change this one. Your greeting preview function is there, right? How to change it as an dice roller app. And call your function dice with button and image. And for that, add an modifier and fit size, wrap content size. I will tell you what and all these things. I will tell you that fill max size and what is wrap content size and all. That for wrap content size and alignment, you have to import. Okay. After that, go to your set content part. In your set content part, there is all this thing and only type it as in dice roller app. Okay. We will check on this one later. We can move on to the next thing. So after mentioning your function in the preview part and also in the set content, just came to the at composable part. In the at composable part, call that column function. Call like column function, and you have to import here. In the last session, I told you that in the column function, it is automatically updated. Why? Because we are selecting it in a surround with widget. But here we are directly calling this column function, so that's why we have to import. So after calling and column functions, you can see we are arranging that image, we are arranging the dice roller in a horizontal alignment. So we are calling this, we are first thing, we have called it dice with button and image function. And after that, we are mentioning those things in your preview also in the set content part also. So after that, we are calling that column function. And we want, we, in the remaining two parts, we want like image and the button. We want. So now we are adding a button. So if you are adding some any new words to your program, you have to import that words. So button, that on click, and the text will be the role. In that button, the text, uh, what we are displaying in the text is role. We are giving the button, but in the top of the button, the text will be role, because we are rolling the dice. So that's why we are giving the text name as in role. So after that, we are now we are adding the button, right? So after that, we have to import the images, dice images. We have to import in the code lab. In the code lab, they are given that one URL, like one link they are given. I just try to give it in a chat. Just wait a second. Just give me a second. I will give that link. Available. It will be available in your code lab. I will show you where in the screen. So you're all seeing my screen, right? Okay. So you can see that in the session 6, the first code lab link, the create an interactive dice roller app. In that, in the add image slide, you can see that this URL will be here, right? This URL is here. You just click on that one, so it will directly download it. It is not showing any link at all. When you click on that one, it is directly downloaded. You can see in my screen. It is already downloaded. That zip file will be downloaded. And after that, you just extract your zip file, all the data in the file, and you can import those images. I will show you how to import and all. So my Android Studio page will be seen, right? The screen. So as we know how to add an image to our app, you can see that resource manager. First thing, you have to go to that resource manager. In the left side, there is an option of project, resource manager, and also the more tool windows. So go to that resource manager. I already imported. I will just show you how to import. So go to the resource manager and then click on that plus symbol. Add resources to the module. Click on that one. Import drawables. Select that import drawables. So it will take you to that. If you are extracted that file, the zip file will be downloaded, right? If you are already extracted, it will take you directly to that file. Otherwise, it will be available in your downloads and all. So select that thing, select that file, click on next. In the last session, when we importing that image, I'm telling that you are giving the qualifier type and value. We are giving the qualifier type as a density and value as a no density. But here, don't give anything. Don't change anything. Don't give any type or and all. You just import. Just click on next. When you are selecting your file, you just click on the next, and after that, click on import. Click on import. Don't worry about that. It is showing in the red color and all because it's already imported. So that's why it is showing in the red. For you guys, it is showing normal. So click on import. So your all 6 images of dice will be imported. So after that, after importing the image, in the above the button text, call an image function. Call an image function, and you have to import image and the paint resources. You have to import image and the paint resources. So in the image column, like image part, you have to print that painter resource. And in the starting, I've only taken the one image of the dice, only one image. I'm not taking all the six. Only taking the one image. That because just I want to see that output will come or not. So I want to show you this. This is the output. Here that button is not working, but and we are only using the one image. After that, we can use all the images, and we have to activate our button also. Okay, so the content description will be only one. You can see here in the paint resources, I given the name, only one image name will I am given. Only one image. That is the dice one. And in the content description, I am giving that one. And after that, in between image and button, we have to given some space. So add a spacer that to height of 16 dp. So in between image and button, we have some space that height of 16 dp. Okay. So now we can run that code and see the output is coming or not. You just ignore these things like okay, it is loading. Just wait a second. So now you can see. Okay. Now you can see in my preview, the image will be shown and the roll button will be here. And in between, some space will be there. Right. And if you click on this roll, it is not working. It is not activate also. We are just given the button, but it is not working now. And we are only taken that image of only one roll, that to a facing of one, giving the value of one. So it is showing them only one value. So this is your output. The coming output will be this one. But later we have to activate that function of the button, and we have to added all the remaining five images. All of you can see this output, right? And is anyone having any doubts until this step? You can't directly import that URL. You have to download that URL. After that only you can able to import. So until these steps, no one having any doubts. All is clear, right? Okay. So for activate our button and adding all the images, first thing in the button, you can see that after the arm click, you are just given to do and all. So change that one. Change that one to that result. So change that one as a result 1.6 and the random. From 1 to 6, randomly it will give you the result. When we click on that button, it is randomly giving the results from 1 to 6. It will give 2, 5, 4, like this. It will give the result. And for image, in the above the column function, above the column function, after that, after calling this var results and all, I have to call the val image resources. Image resources. Now we are adding all the images. Now we are adding all the images. So now we are already added all the six images here. First thing, while image sources, the image sources will be all the six images. And after that, after adding all the images, in the image, we are giving that one image name, right? How to remove that one? How to remove that one and add an image resource. Add an image resource. And in the content description also adding the result. In the content description also add that result. So I will explain once. Like first thing, we are only given that but adding an button and only taken one image. Only taken the one image. So then we will see the output. So after that, we have to uh, activate our button. We have to activate our button, and also we have to mention all the remaining five images. So here we are mentioning all the six images right here, 1 to 6, and in the painter we are here we are giving that one image name, but we are now giving that image resources. In the image resources only, the all the six images will be stored. In the image resources, all the six images will be stored. So that's why I'm giving the name as an image resource. Okay. So now we can run and check our output. So in that preview, it is still showing the same thing. And when I am clicking on the role, it is not working because the preview is only the thing how your UI is looking. It is not working and all. It is not doing any functions. So for that, you have to run your app in the emulator only. In the emulator only, your app will be run. The preview part is of you just look at that what your UI how it looks. The preview only shows the UIs. It is not working. It will not run any apps and all. In your emulator only you have to run. So when you click on that role, you can see when I am click on that role, the value will be changed. The value will changes. Got it right? How to add an button to your app? Look once if any imports, how to import while your art travel will be showing error. Look once you have to import anything at all. Okay, I will show the code once. This is the import list. And in the set content, in the before I added here the all the things, the fill max size, wrap content, and all. If you want, you can add. Otherwise, no need to add. If you are adding also, there is no error. Like if it is modifier is showing error, how to create your parameters and all. So we are already described those things in the preview part. So that's why it is not necessary to be here. I'm just clearing these things. This is your set content. In the set content, we are only mentioning this thing. This is your function dice with button and image. Here we are giving the image and button, and between image and button we have given on space. So is there any issues? Just answer me if you are facing any issues or not. Like you're confused in note down the steps. I know you are not doing right now, but while noting down the steps, if you are anywhere you have to confuse or not, give me the reactions. So in session 6, this is the one code lab, and another one code lab is of adding that your app to your debugger app. That's an activity I'm giving, like that's a task I'm giving to you guys. So it is just an how to use the debugger in the Android Studio and run your app in the debugger and all. They are giving all the instructions and all the steps in the code lab. They are giving all the instructions and the steps in the code lab. You just go and run your app in the debugger. In the debugger pane, you just run your app and see the output. For today, you guys have to complete this dice roller app and try to run it in the debugger pane. And after that, one practice code lab will be there. One practice code lab will be there. Just a second, I will share my screen. Okay, just a second. So the practice session, like a practice code lab, is of you have to create one another app, just a simple app like an. Still now you are only creating only one screen. Until the session 6, you are only creating one screen apps. So this is just in practice how to create multiple screens. How to create a multiple screens like okay. These are the screens you have to create. How to build one Lemonade app. In that app, like you have to create screens. Four screens. One is the tree and the lemon juice and empty glass. So for that, they are giving the instruction how to create and all step by steps. They are giving the instructions in the code lab. So follow these steps and create your Lemonade app. So task for today's is how to build your dice roller, and then you have to build your Lemonade. This practice task, practice code lab. You just complete your task and the submission part and all. I will tell you later where you have to submit and all. Okay, complete your task. So you all know that what are all the tasks, right? One thing is creating your dice roller app and run that app in the debugger pane. And after that, creating your multiple screens app with Lemonade. Okay. And this is all about the session 6. In the next session, we can move on to the session 7 and all and complete all the tasks in the session 6 also, like assessments, to do labs, AADK and all. Complete those things also. Okay. Okay, then we will wind up here. So complete your task tomorrow. We'll wind up here. Thanks for joining. Have a good day.